Welcome to the Lakers Highlights Today channel. Before we get to the news, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now, let's get to the Lakers news.
Hey, Lakers fans! Today we have news circulating through the halls of the Staples Center that could completely change the course of this season. Look folks, the Lakers started this season on solid footing. Before that Friday matchup against the New Orleans Pelicans, we were sitting with a beautiful record of 8 wins and 4 losses, fighting hard in the Western Conference. But let's be honest here, Lakers Nation, we still haven't seen this team operating at its full capacity. LeBron James is still adjusting, and even though we've shown we're an elite team, that loss on Wednesday to the Oklahoma City Thunder made one thing very clear. There's still a gap separating the Lakers from the true elite of the league. And that's exactly why the trade rumors are heating up before the deadline. Nation, the name being whispered behind the scenes is none other than DeMar DeRozan, a 6-time All-Star and a son of this city. NBA insider Rohan Bromhat is not joking when he says the Lakers are the most logical destination for DeRozan. Pay attention to this. The Lakers have tried to bring DeRozan in multiple times over the years, flirted with the idea, but never closed the deal. Now, with LeBron James defying physics at 40 years old, and this team desperately needing a reliable third scoring option, DeRozan emerges as the answer. Someone who can put up 15 to 20 points on the scoreboard without depending on plays created by LeBron and Reeves. And check this out, DeRozan would instantly become the second most reliable perimeter player on this roster. He would bring exactly that shooting presence that has been missing in the last 3 consecutive playoffs. His ability to balance the minutes on the court when LeBron is on the bench is absolutely priceless. DeRozan could lead the bench unit the same way he did brilliantly in Chicago and Toronto. But here's the part that requires caution. DeRozan has been linked to the team for a long time, and while a reunion with his hometown would be a beautiful story for the All-Star, it might not be the right move the Lakers need to make at this moment. The real issue, folks, lies in the athleticism on the wings, especially in the paint. If we can acquire a player with those characteristics, then yes, we'll truly be in the fight for the Larry O'Brien trophy. And just imagine what it would mean for DeRozan to wear the purple and gold. We're talking about a guy who grew up on the streets of Los Angeles, who breathed basketball in this city since he was a kid, watching his idols play in this very arena. Imagine the emotion of defending the colors of the team you idolized your whole life, playing in front of your family, your childhood friends, the people who watched every step of your journey to the NBA. For DeRozan, this would be much more than a simple contract or a franchise change. It would be the realization of a dream nation. It would be coming home with the experience of someone who has already proven his value in Toronto and Chicago. With 6 All-Star selections on his resume, he would bring all that baggage to a locker room that breathes tradition and pressure. But this time with the weight of expectations shared with the responsibility of representing his own city. And there's more. Folks, DeRozan knows what it means to play under the spotlight, under the pressure of big moments. Now imagine that multiplied by the emotion of being home, with every basket cheered by people who've rooted for you your whole life. That could elevate his game to another level. Or it could be the extra inspiration this roster needs to achieve something special this season. Now let's talk about how DeRozan would fit tactically into this roster alongside LeBron and Luka Doncic. DeRozan is a veteran who doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. He knows how to read the game, knows when to attack, and when to facilitate for his teammates. Alongside LeBron, we'd have to smart playmakers who can alternate control of the offense, giving each other that necessary breathing room during the game. When one is resting, the other takes the reins. And here's something interesting, folks. Doncic would benefit enormously from this presence. With DeRozan drawing defensive attention and opening space, Doncic would have more freedom to find his shots and do what he does best, play off the ball and show up at the right moments. The floor would be more spaced, and defenses would have to make tough choices about whom to guard. The Lakers' offense would gain multiple layers. DeRozan has that mid-range attacking ability that forces defenses to constantly adjust. That creates opportunities for everyone on the perimeter, opens passing lanes, and generates movement. We're talking about high-level basketball, folks, where experience and basketball IQ make all the difference in the decisive moments of the game. Let's analyze both sides of this coin, because every big decision comes with pros and cons. On the positive side, folks, DeRozan brings something you can't teach: experience in pressure moments. He's been to the playoffs countless times, has carried teams on his back, has faced the best defenses in the league, and found ways to score. With LeBron aging, we need someone who can take over in the fourth quarter without hesitation. DeRozan is that guy. He solves difficult possessions. Those plays where the clock is winding down and someone needs to create something out of nothing. But now comes the other side of the story: nation. DeRozan is not known for elite defense or consistent three-point shooting. In modern basketball, where the perimeter defines games, bringing in a player who doesn't space the floor ideally can clog the offense. And there's more. We're talking about giving up valuable assets, possibly promising young players or draft picks for a veteran who is nearing the end of his career. The big question is timing. Folks, is this the right moment to mortgage the future in pursuit of a title now? Is DeRozan really the missing piece to surpass those elite teams that have outmatched us? These are decisions that will define not only this season but the next several years of the franchise. And regardless of whether a trade happens or not, this roster has already shown it can compete. We're seeing a team that plays with intensity, that finds ways to win even when not at full strength. That's a positive sign, a very positive one. What we should expect in the coming weeks is a franchise active behind the scenes. The front office will be evaluating every option available in the market, talking to other teams, weighing each decision carefully. Because everyone knows, nation, that the window with LeBron still playing at a high level won't last forever. Every season counts, every opportunity must be taken. On the court, expect this team to continue developing its chemistry. The players are understanding each other better with each game. The rotations are adjusting, and that consistency is essential. If we can keep everyone healthy and focused until the trade deadline, we'll be in a great position to evaluate exactly what this roster needs. What we have here is a team transitioning between the present and the future. The Lakers are at that delicate moment where they must decide whether to go all-in now or preserve resources with long-term thinking. And look, there's no easy answer to this dilemma. DeRozan represents exactly this conflict: immediate experience and talent versus youth and future potential. The reality is that this current roster has shown flashes of greatness, but also revealed its limitations against true contenders. That loss to the Thunder made it clear that something is still missing, that there's still work to be done. The question isn't just about adding a name, it's about adding the right piece that completes the puzzle. One thing is certain, folks: whatever path is chosen, the Lakers must act with conviction. Half measures don't win championships. So buckle up, Lakers Nation, because the next few months promise to be intense, emotional, and, who knows, the beginning of another historic run toward the title. The road to June is long, but this season has everything it takes to be special. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you believe the Lakers should go all-in for DeRozan and fight for the title now with LeBron? Or do you prefer the team preserve young talent and draft picks with long-term planning in mind? Which path would you take if you were running this franchise? Leave your thoughts in the comments. See you next time, Lakers Nation.